the risk, short-term and long-term, as of now? Let's say they do get that loan. What happens to Kenya? Because, well, the whole SGR thing, people seem to be complaining. Yesterday there was a trend on social media, people saying, you know what, we keep on borrowing. We want to expand the SGR to Uganda, but then it's not the same way. There's no reciprocation from the other side. So it's more of a one thing for us. So what are the risks, short-term and long-term?
Well, I think let me put it this way.
Yes.
In terms of the standard gauge railway, the real risk was that I don't think that the Kenyan government sufficiently negotiated to the extent that it could have to get a good price. And I think that has to do with mainly the corruption problem that we have in this country. Okay. So that's a separate conversation. Mm-hmm. In terms of the risk, the real risk now is if we don't get it to Uganda, it will make absolutely no sense for us to have built a railway from Mombasa to Nairobi, then to Naivasha, and then it ends in Naivasha. So if you're looking, it has to get to the border, yeah. Right? Because if you're looking at the logic the government used to get the financing from the Chinese, is that we're trying to link from ports to the inland, because Kenya, of course, is one of the biggest ports for a lot of landlocked countries in yes. Africa. So at this point, one of the risks is that that doesn't happen. So they both the president and Mr. Raila, they are in a very serious position where they have to get this money to get that SGR built. Otherwise, all the investment that's been made thus far will not really create the economic dividends that were originally planned. Mm-hmm. So that's just got to happen. So one risk is that not happening, and it needs to get done. I think the bigger risk is an inefficient use of the financing that we get, whether it's from the Chinese or the Eurobond. I think we have a fundamental problem with expenditure efficiency in this country, and that really has to do with fiscal leakages and corruption. So I think those are the two main risks.
All right, thank you very much, and that's we're development economists. We're making time to come and discuss these issues with us. We want to take a short break, but we still have much more in store for you, so don't go too far.